Hey guys, and we're back with a couple of creepy urban legends, and I'm with the gonna start that happened to be true. Okay, the first one is the man-eating escalator. Parents can't seem to resist the urge to play amateur horror movie director when teaching you the importance of tying your shoes. You don't want to end up like that boy 2 towns over whose shoelace got stuck in the escalator at the mall. They're still cleaning his toes out of the grate with dental floss. After years of riding escalators without incident, you begin to suspect that you're more likely to make a face that gets stuck that way than get your foot eaten by the escalator at the mall. That's the legend. The truth is that escalators are hungry like wolves. In the case of Unfeeling robotic wolf that appears to grow hungrier once it tastes blood. Shoelaces will get stuck up like sucking soda through a straw. It's like it'll stuck it right in. That's not a quote from a guide to pardoning with a existential terror, but hey, shoelace. Well, not even food metaphors can convey the shit Doherty's seen the job. It's unbelievable what an escalator can do to human flesh. This other one is the girl in the closet. And everyone knows, look, the legend is that everyone knows the feeling you're alone in your house when you get unmistakable sense that you're being watched. It's like you can feel another human presence in the house with you. Even though you know you lock the doors and windows, spooky trick of a mind, probably why so many of our ghost stories are about to being inside of our houses. There's the call that was coming from inside the house, the killer who hides under your bed, the guy who wakes up to find a note taped to his forehead, even the monsters living in our closet, but those fears are irrational, right? So the truth is that a 57-year-old man living by himself in Japan began to notice small things amiss in his house. Objects wouldn't be where he'd left them. Food would disappear. He swore he didn't remember eating. He'd wake up to strange sounds in the middle of the night. But every time he'd go and check them, the door would be locked, the windows tightly shut. Nobody was there. Was he losing his mind being messed with, was he losing his mind being messed with by a shy poltergeist? To find out, he set up a series of spy cameras around his house. The next morning he ran back the footage and on the camera that when he saw a strange woman crawling out of a cupboard like it was a TV in the ring. And if you think that's terrifying, imagine what happens inside his stomach. When at the end of the video, she crawled back into the cupboard, the one that was just a couple feet away from where he was standing watching the video. He was like a feet away from the cupboard that he watched in the video from. Presumably, in an effort mainly bowel control, that man assumed the woman was a burglar who was temporarily hiding in the cupboard and had since left. He called the police, who pointed out that all the locks, his doors and windows were undisturbed. There was simply no evidence whatsoever that anybody had broken. In other words, cue dramatic strings, the woman had been in the house all along. So the other one is the killer phone call. The legend is that they found the dead body in the middle of the room. The only clue to what got him, the telephone clutched in his hand. Of course, the whole stay away from the phone in a thunderstorm is just a bit of technophobia, probably invented by old people who think we need to relearn the value of a good old-fashioned face talking, right? Truth is that lightning doesn't care how far you are from the window. If it gets a final destination style boner for punching your number, it's coming for you, and it can travel through basically any type of phone to do the job. In fact, the phone makes it deadlier. There's the 1985 story of a 17-year-old honor student named Jason. He had just passed a rigorous physical examination as part of his acceptance to the United States Military Academy at West Point. So unless you're Rambo, it's safe to assume his body could brush off injuries your doctor would refer to as cause of death. So the fourth legend is creepy guy with a big lumpy bag. The legend is the creepy stranger with a mysterious large lumpy bag is a staple of pop culture. Been played for laughs in something about Mary Beer commercials and Joe Pesci movies, but your friend's cousin's girlfriend knows that it's not laughing matter. She was on a mostly empty Greyhound when a creepy stranger got on with a giant duffel bag with something about the shapes of objects inside and the way he kept muttering that the shapes made him do it. Didn't seem quite right, but she figured her mind just got carried away. Two nights later, she saw him on the local news and an escaped mental patient called the body dismember. The truth is that when the security crew at Athens airport began a routine check of an Orthodox monk, they had no idea where about find themselves deep in the middle of some serious Dan Brown shit. See, in addition to regular monk essentials, Bible, spare robe, head polish, this monk had decided to fill his luggage with human bones. So I don't know, this is, guys, I know this is not the many that I told you guys it was, but let's just leave it here, guys. So see you later. Hope I gave you some nightmares.